This is 3ABN Now with John and Rosemary Malkovich.
He's a young man, a family man, and he has developed Advent AI, and he's the developer. And I find that quite amazing, Emmanuel, because I've looked at this program and I would encourage you to consider it, because I'll let him explain what he's done with this program, but it enables anyone not only to do their own research and to find out and ask questions, but you're able to do more than that. And I'm going to leave you explain it. So, Emmanuel, welcome to the program. It's a real pleasure to have you here.
Yeah. Thank you so much, John, for having me on your program. It's a real privilege to be here. I'm very excited about technology and AI and this tool that I've been building. The end hasn't come, so there's still the gospel that needs to be preached to corners of the world that we haven't reached, and even here in Australia and around the world. And I'm really excited to apply technology to that problem. Yes, so AI is pretty amazing, and people that have tried using it, you'll have these what I call like magical moments where you interact with AI and you go, wow, this is amazing. This is incredible. How does it do this?
You can have conversations.
Conversations, yeah. And then there's other times where you use it and it's like a catastrophic failure.
Yes.
And it's like, can we trust it? Is it? And this is where that argument comes in. You know, how can we use AI? So what I've been trying to look at with my projects is, how we can make AI trustworthy and reliable when it comes to particularly the spiritual domain, where it's so important, right, that we have trustworthy information.
That's right.
So I introduced you as an Advent AI developer.
Yes.
You named it Advent AI. Just tell us why and how you came at that.
Yeah, I was trying to find different names, and I wanted. Well, it goes back 2 years ago when I first had this idea, like when AI kind of took us all by surprise. You know, and I'm like, oh wow, we can now have these conversations with this computer program. And so I started thinking, we need a tool like this that's based on our Adventist teachings. Yeah, it would be so amazing, wouldn't it? That I could just ask a question and it would give me an answer that I could trust, maybe with Ellen White quotes and things like that.
So the operative word is you could trust, because it can come up with things that are just...
Depending on what's put into it.
Yes.
And who put it in there.
So you named it Advent AI for the purpose of the spiritual aspect of getting the correct information to people who are searching.
And our Adventist message, right? It is designed to put a spotlight and make our Adventist message and Adventist truth just so easy to find and understand for anyone. That was really my vision, yeah.
There are other Adventist type programs out there. What's different with yours?
Yeah, good question. I've tried as many of them as I can find, because I'm always curious, what's this one like? Usually I've been disappointed. What's different with the tool that I've built is it does not say anything that's not backed up by the original source material.
That's very important.
It's really, I think, the only way that you can trust what it says. Like AI can tell you anything. Is it true? Well, in Advent AI, it gives you the inline references that you can click on straight away. And I've done this many times myself, going, is that actually right? And I clicked on it and it pulled up a quote and read the original statement. Oh, that's actually right. So it's more grounded, and it's harder to get Advent AI, or almost impossible, to get it to go outside of the context of Adventist teachings.
So it can be used as a study tool, right? But if you're preparing sermons and you're doing actual teaching, it's an additional source for you to get information. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. It's the fastest way to get, an information and an answer on any type of theological, religious, Bible-based question. And if you're preparing a sermon or preparing studies, you can ask about specific Bible verses to go, what does 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 21 mean? And what it will do is it'll go and look up all the places where in the Spirit of Prophecy and other Adventist writings, authors have written about that Bible text
commentary,
to get the understanding of Bible commentary, and then give you a reply based on understanding with all the references and everything. Yeah.
So that's good, because then it gives you all the references.
Yes.
So you're able to go back and check it yourself and make sure, yes, it definitely says that.
That's right. And while we're talking on this, there's a slide that we can show which has just gives you a bit of a look at what that interface looks like and how that how those responses come through. Yeah, so it's a very easy to use interface. It's like having a conversation. It's like ChatGPT if you've used that. The replies have these, I know it looks a bit small on the screen, but you've got the references embedded there in line. And for each response that you get in the background, there's probably about up to 20 pages of references that are used to give you that reply.
And so it has the actual references actually there as well. You don't
Yes.
have to look them up.
Yep, yeah, that's right. And you can then
'cause that's what I just
just
noticed
click on
there.
it.
In
Yep.
the last column, it's got the quotes
get
themselves.
the original quote.
That is good.
You know what makes me get excited, Emmanuel, is that we're showing it in English, right?
Yes.
But if you're in Germany or if you're in France or anywhere around the world, in the Middle East, wherever you are, you can select the language and you can ask the same questions and follow in your own language. Now, I don't know how long that's been available
15 languages.
in the world to be able to do that. I know I've heard that, there's, when you speak in one language, it translates into another language, but does it cover nearly all the languages?
Pretty much. It would cover probably 95% of the world. So this tool has been out for about 4 months now. When I first started it, it was this would be a fun sort of experiment.
Yeah.
But then once I started seeing people find things by using it that they didn't know, then coming to me, oh wow, like I didn't know this. You ask a simple question and you get so much really, really good information and quotations for further study that it's made me convicted to think, this is really important.
When you were developing Advent AI, what were some of the challenges, the big challenges that you had?
I had a lot of people come to me in the early days, really concerned, going, you shouldn't be doing this because, you can't guarantee that it's going to be trustworthy. So that was the biggest challenge, is making it pretty close to 100% accurate and trustworthy.
That would be hard because nothing's foolproof.
Yes.
But you've got to do what you can to get rid of those errors that would creep in.
Yeah, particularly, AI. And I'm sure our viewers, you try ChatGPT and a lot of the other tools which are very good for a lot of domains. But when it comes to Adventist truth and Bible truth, you ask a question like, what day is the Sabbath? Or what does the Sabbath mean? You get some different answers. And you get a lot of the Sunday perspective, not Bible-based.
That's why it's what is programmed into it is what you're going to get out of it.
Correct. And because these big AI models out there, they're not trained on Adventist material exclusively.
That's right.
They're trained on just everything in the world. So they're going to have every perspective in them. So you've got to take that as a base point. How can I engineer this program to remove all of that bias and ground it just to Bible truth? That was really the challenge. But I really believe that's been solved, and if you, I encourage you to try it. I know you've tried it, but if to our viewers, you're going to try it and see if you can break it. That's my challenge.
Are you asking God to direct you in this?
Yes, 100%. Asking God's guidance, because I really feel that the potential is huge. And we might get to in a few moments talk about the big vision of a Bible platform to help people come to God and get to know God. That's
what's driving you, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's really really a big passion.
I'm just wondering where we're going to be in 5 or 10 years' time.
Yeah, the world is changing very quickly in this space. And what we're going to see, this is slightly off topic, but what we're going to see in the next few years is the combination of AI and hardware. So robotics, self-driving cars, and a lot of these are going to become very popular and very mainstream, I think, in the next few years, looking at where the technology is going. That's going to revolutionise a lot of the world.
When it comes to the Bible, God's word and the truth, there's a commission that's given in the Bible. We read it for your opening.
4:14.
So how do you see that Advent AI playing a role in the Gospel Commission?
In the Gospel Commission, it's such a challenge, because you look at the world population, you look at population of God's people and the size of those that are spreading the 300's message, like...
And the number of dialects is still to be reached.
Right.
etc.
We need some force multipliers here, you know, to be able to take the message to the world. And this is what AI can do, and this is what I've seen, is, you know, you can build a very simple interface that people can use anywhere in the world, and they can learn all of the Bible truth through that in their own language. So AI, I look at AI applied correctly as an extension of the publishing work of our church, the publishing work that we do, the literature ministry that we do. It's basically what it is. It's a new form of getting literature to people. It's dynamic. It's not hard-coded, printed on paper anymore. It's a fluid, adaptable interface that can converse with people. It's pretty incredible. The thing that I'm most excited about in these projects, and my big vision, is to build this, what I call an autonomous Bible study platform. Autonomous is the power, so that this can be advertised anywhere around the world. Thousands of people could go on it and be given a personalised, engaging, personal Bible study through all the, you know, fundamental beliefs and all the Bible truths. And that can be complete with images, multimedia content, and it's very engaging, and they can, you know, the AI has a conversation with the person and gets to know them and asks what they're interested in, takes them through a series of Bible studies. And then you could also integrate that with personal evangelism. So I've got a friend that I want to share this with and share them the link and then connect together, and then the AI can help give the Bible study, but I can be there as the human contact with the person as well.
Yeah.
There's so much exciting potential in that idea.
Yeah. The thing is, it's all leading to, it's a tool for discovering and sharing the truth.
Yes.
And I think that's the underpinning of your whole development, is that more people can understand and know about God. That's what John 17:3 says.
Yeah.
To know God, the only true God, and Jesus Christ whom He sent. So we can see that this is a terrific way of getting to know God. And the other part that I like about it is that we have the gospel mission to go to the whole world, and at the moment, with the population growth around the world, we're falling further and further behind to accomplish that. Whereas I go to countries, we're out in the middle of Africa, and there's someone with a smartphone walking along in the middle
Walking
of
out of the
nowhere,
jungle.
you know?
Yes.
And so,
With a briefcase and a phone.
and what's even more amazing, as I said, they could have a question in their own language and have a response. I mean, I don't know where it goes from there, Emmanuel. I don't know where it goes from there, because it's now, the development is such and the technology is such, to think that anyone can ask a question from any part of the world and have the same answer is quite staggering.
I go into Google. Mr. Google, help. I go into Google and I put in what I want, but I get everything.
Yes.
And I'm trying to search through to find some Adventist website that's going to give me, because I look at the others and I go, well, that's hairy-fairy, that is way out. You know, this here is definitely error. And I'm thinking, where's an Adventist website that I can look at that's got something about this topic?
Yeah.
But now I can do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
I can go to Advent AI and put my question in. I know I'm going to get an Adventist answer.
Yes, that's right.
Which is great.
Yes.
That'll be very, very helpful.
You know, it's like we say sometimes, literature is the silent messenger, right? Because it can stay in people's home. They pick up a book. Book doesn't argue with you. You know, I can just read a book. Well, like a computer program is kind of similar. It's AI. It can have a conversation with you, but it's not a person. It's not an entity. It's not a living thing. It's just, it's just a machine. So there's that prejudice, the bias that we might have. And so I think that in that sense, an autonomous Bible study platform, it basically replaces, think of it like replacing correspondence Bible study guides. You know, those pamphlets, you fill out all the blanks, you mail it back or whatever. Well, this is just a modern version of that, where it's more personalised. The AI algorithm will put together a Bible study for you, Well, how it will work is me or somebody else, we'll set up a whole range of Bible studies. Daniel 2, Revelation 13, the Sabbath, State of the Dead, all the Bible fundamental truths. And we'll set up a track to say, right, this is where we're going to start here. You want to cover these Bible verses and end here as a rough sort of outline. Plug that into the AI algorithm, and it will then put that out into a conversational study with a person. So, hey, we're going to have a study on Daniel 2. What do you know about it already? And that'll go back and forth, and the AI will guide them through that track on that study. And be able to incorporate images, make it interactive. Again, that can happen in any language. And then it also would be able to connect them with a person. If I want to connect with a person, or I want to connect with a church. It's just like
it's unlimited. It's unlimited, isn't it? So how does your mind get around getting this system going? I mean, obviously it's not everyone that can do it.
Yeah.
So something, in your makeup, and I know my son James, he's a computer science engineer too.
Well, he's a software engineer.
He's a software engineer, sorry. Mm-hmm. And his mind operates differently to my mind,
Yes.
And I think, how does this all, this is all new.
Yeah.
It's not as though it's old technology.
How do you work this out?
How do you work it out? That's
what he's asking.
In your
How
brain.
do you work
Well,
this out?
any good idea, any bright idea comes from God.
Yeah.
Like any good idea we have, that's from God. And I think, and I've had these ideas, I've been curious, and it is an engineering field, so if you've got a logical, like thinking about logical problems and problem solving, you can work out the technical details. It's not easy to build, that's for sure.
Because it's a different language. It's another language.
You're writing in computer code.
Yeah.
The computer code itself is just the language, but understanding how to solve the fundamental problems and how to harness AI. It's not easy.
And how to get rid of any bugs.
How to remove hallucinations, bugs, errors, things like that. But I think God has blessed. I really believe that. And Advent AI is I think it's state of the art and really a groundbreaking tool.
We're going to take a break here. We're talking with Emmanuel Higgins. He's the Advent AI developer, and we're going to put his address roll up so that if you want to make contact with him,
Or go to the website.
Or go to the website and share, you can do so at this address.
Advent AI and Bible Chat are excellent tools for discovering and sharing truth. To learn more, try it out, or sign up, you can visit the Advent AI website. Simply go to adventai.app. That's adventai.app. Explore biblical topics with Bible Chat. Go to chat.onlythebible.com. If you have any questions or would like to contact Emmanuel, you can send an email to hello@adventai.app. Check it out today.
I hope you wrote those details down. If you didn't, contact us at 3ABN Australia and we will pass that on to you. So what would you want to say to the viewers and the listeners concerning what you have developed under guidance of God?
Yes. Well, I'll say thank you very much for taking your time to watch this program. I'd just encourage you to check out those websites and try it for yourself. adventai.app. Now, just on that, some people go on their app store to look for this, but it's not on the app store yet. It's not on your phone app store. You can't download it. It's just a website. So you open up your phone browser or your computer browser and just type in that address, adventai.app, or you can put it in Google search and it will come up. Eventually I'll build a mobile version, but at the moment those are just websites. So try it out for yourself and let me know what you think. I really love hearing feedback, positive and negative. So send your feedback to the email address hello@adventai.app. And I'm also really looking for opportunities to collaborate with individuals and ministries in using this technology to be a blessing to people. So if you've got a ministry or you see an opportunity for applying this technology, definitely reach out. the algorithms behind Advent AI and Bible Chat can be applied to different fields, different domains, and in different ways to share God's truth. So please keep this project in your prayers as we continue to develop and take this to more and more people.
And it's around the world, so that's great.
All around the world.
Amen.
You know, Emmanuel, it's good to have you on the program and explain
Thank you,
this,
John.
because there's maybe people out there who are wondering about it, but it's something you can try, and I'm sure that it'll be a blessing to you, not only to you, but others that you meet, and it'll be part of spreading the gospel around the world. Till next time, may God richly bless you.